the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
Mama Kwaba edba Nsem-Pii TV platform so. Na obi anim de ekoso ewo my Ghana mu ya akoye atorenchem ede ama Ghana fo no mu bia omo ewo the Volta region, some parts of the eastern and the Greater Accra region. Ni nyina aye the spillage by Volta River Authority ewo the Akosombo Dam. Especially chirese Akosombo Dam ewo limit with which ewo se ekura ensuo. Na enam ewiemu ensachiraye ya afi ensuo no atoyie panti. The level of water at the Akosombo Dam na abro the stipulated level. So according to the Volta River Authority na ewo se omutumi ebie Akosombo Dam system no na ensuo no bi enye biko. Na spillage in fact cause so much havoc to some communities within the enclave. Asam na hunte. Enunti ema the president Nana Addo edinani echiremu ewo some of the affected communities to say mepe any the ekaka home to just commensurate with the good people of the area and then assure them of total support from the government. Na kasayemu no ena Nana Addo as usual what is some form of a humor statement did to just say eka abato nkwa enka mini ha ni nyina ne say already no be any baby amotom abade ko but enam say me president for each and every Ghanaian inti ena hunyehi amokomu no maba say me ba behwe say the situation no esitie na aban na hunumwa e betumi di aboa mo in the short and the long term na amamo so mo feel proud as Ghanaians. Just waka asam no kana ho nyina aye serie yenim de asi na the National Democratic Congress afa semi atwiste no ama enipa bi afa so e de cassette the president bia Daniel Temdidi Eduzita Maklo lawyer ekotena Good Morning Ghana so use the word nonsense e demand the president of the Republic of Ghana. There are some unprintable words used by other NDC faithfuls. This is a lawyer Sami Jemfi okujeto ablakwa jifa ablago mashi eno mo kaka neno ena lawyer Paul Adomochire enyumre ya ono so good evening Ghana no say ne monye de ebe ewom me hu da say lawyer Paul Adomochire bofu say in fact wa address the NDC quartet spewing insults at the president. Lawyer Paul Adomochire.
Counting who votes for me and who doesn't vote for me. I shouldn't be here because you don't vote for me. But that is not my concern. And in any event, one day you will vote for me and my party.
So you saw the spirits within which the president spoke, the context, the spirit of the event, and the spirit of the place. You saw how the president spoke. See how he says it on Good Morning Ghana. Having seen the video and knows what the president said, this is the kind of politics they do. Now play the guy, play him.
If it's about those who vote for me or who don't vote for me, I won't be here. What nonsense! Mr. President, you are not doing us any favor.
You get it? That's the kind of politics we have. Look at this guy. Oh. Look at this guy. Raising his shoulders because he is called incoming Deputy Attorney General. Looks at what is wrong with what the president said. There's absolutely nothing wrong with what president. If you're a student of politics, you've seen it all the time. A Republican candidate goes to the north of America, northern parts of America. That's what he says. Because the north belongs to the Republicans. A Democrat comes to the south. That's what he says. Because the south belongs to the Republicans. Anytime you go to a place where people don't vote for you, especially if you're president, that's how you joke about it. It is very normal. President Akufo-Addo did nothing wrong. He was absolutely right. He was showing the commandery in our politics. He was showing the conciliatory and reconciliatory nature. Chief of staff was sitting by him. You saw his reaction. When the president himself spoke, he was laughing. The chief of staff was laughing. The crowd laughed. And then he went on to campaign to them and said that one day you will vote for me and my party. What is wrong with this? Is that why they come and hang the president and crucify him? This matter? And people with such overgrown pomposity, as I call the delusions of self-grandeur, because they call him incoming Deputy Attorney General. He thinks that he has already taken the seat as Deputy Attorney General, so he can talk what he likes about anyone. Well, tell him that humility pays, and God loves a humble heart. It is very important. Humility pays. Humility, you can say. You can criticize the president. I criticize President Mahama here every day. I criticize Johnson Asiedu Nketia every day. But because I don't insult him, when I saw him in Kumasi, and I said, oh, is that General? I said, yeah, that's General. You every day are talking about me, and we had a nice conversation. Because I don't come and stand here, and Johnson Asiedu Nketia is older than me. I will criticize him, but I will never say something like what has been said. What nonsense. You can say that, but Mr. President, you can't do that. You can't go to a situation like that, and in the midst of the say this, that. You can say all that, but you don't react the way he reacted. It shows arrogance, disrespectfulness, pomposity. I mean, I don't even understand. You see it in Atufosin. He goes to raise his shoulder somewhere and says that I'm being disrespected because a watchman is coming for my... He doesn't even understand who he's talking to. You see it in Martin Pebu. He goes to court and says, I am smart and popular. You see it in all of them. And then you see it in this young man. Look at him. Look at this young man. Look at him. Look at Atufosin here. Where are you people getting the arrogance from? Incoming Minister of Finance. Incoming 2025 Minister of Finance. That's what they call themselves. Because he thinks he's incoming Minister of Finance, he believes that he has a right to go to the Bank of Ghana and the governor should come and see him. If the governor sends somebody, says, a watchman, I won't deal with it. Go back to the Tamaklo tape. Play the Tamaklo second tape again. Look at the arrogance of his body language. Talking about something that the president was joking with the Constituents at. Simply because he thinks that he's incoming Deputy Attorney General. He has to show the pomposity and the arrogance. So disrespectful. I don't know whether he has a priest. If you are his pastor, please talk to him. Because he is so arrogant and disrespectful. That's not what the Bible teaches. What is this? What kind of politics is this? Somebody goes to court and say, because I'm smart and popular, I've taken the way. Another person goes to stand at Bank of Ghana and say, somebody is watchman. Somebody who is clever more than you. He's a watchman. That's how they are. Where are they getting this arrogance from? Where are they getting it from? Have we seen that in Ghanaian politics approaching an election before? I have covered all these elections. At 2000 when I was covering elections, I'm sure he was in secondary school or something like that. People don't even know I'm older than him. Because if you look at the two of us, you think he's older. I'm older. And I've been covering elections before he emerged. I've covered all the elections. I have not seen the prelude to an election like this one, where there's so much arrogance because I think that I've won the election. Because people don't like MPP, so they'll vote for me. Where is your policy? Zero policy. 1 year before the election, we haven't heard anything. Nothing has come. But they just think that they will win the election because people don't like it. So they start giving themselves position. If you go there, they've shared the post. All the cabinet posts have gone. People are fighting people in NDC because somebody has taken his post. The post that has not yet come. Somebody has taken it and somebody is fighting somebody. Check in this. I know them. Maybe they are my people. I know them. I know them. They are fighting over positions because somebody has taken somebody's position when the position has not yet come. It is coming after an election victory, but they think the election victory has come. So this guy goes on Good Morning Ghana. Having seen the video of Akufo-Addo, you must tell me what you think. Please send me. Maybe I'm wrong, and I'll concede if I'm wrong. Send me text and tell me. Having seen what Akufo-Addo said and the interaction Akufo-Addo had, the engagement he had with the people, having seen all of that, please. Show me whether I'm wrong. Play Tamaklo again. Look, what's his body language?
If it's about those who vote for me or who don't vote for me, I won't be here. What nonsense? Mr. President, you are not doing us any favor.
It again. One more time. Play it again.
If it's about those who vote for me or who don't vote for me, I won't be here. What nonsense? Mr. President, you are not doing us any favor. If it's about those who vote for me or who don't vote for me, I won't be here. What nonsense? Mr. President, you are not doing...
What nonsense? Really? What nonsense when a politician in the position of a president goes to Volta Region to campaign and says that I'm doing everything I have to do. We are doing everything we have to do. I've been talking to the MPs, but this is not politics. That's the president's preamble. He started by saying, because the NDC people started last week saying that the government of the MPP is not paying attention because it's our friends and brothers from the Volta region, and therefore the government is not paying attention because the government doesn't win votes. Didn't the Hohoi people elect John Peter Amewu as their parliamentarian? Are the Hohoi people not in Volta region? Are they not part of Ghana? The people is Lukope, Sugakope, Adudome, Juje, Joje, Keta. Are they not Ghanaians? Who will conceive of them as not Ghanaians? If something happens to them, it's as important that happens to everyone. And that's what the president set out in the preamble when he spoke to them. Then he says that if it was about elections, I will not even be here because you don't vote for me. In any case, I know that one day you vote for me and my party. Everybody claps. You should applaud that. This is commandery. This is conciliatory. Then he says on TV because he's going to be incoming Deputy Attorney General.
Bibia Baumia. Na you see, the good is Efadia or say, you're going to say, Senior
Osun Takrache.
Osun Takrache. Na, everyone see ya. Na, Emma, one can say, Nipanuhu, Senior, the Dwana, it's a mover. And what I would say is, San same way in a propaganda and a coswa. I am conscious and move. I'm a doctor of move down here, rather than say, a Bahana Nasi Bunagum. Here, the war emergency protocol and that's an emergency preparedness plan. FDI and then communities now and Potemono. And we prior to the spillage of this water. Unfortunately for us, as a people, no, spillage is already inevitable. And see, I can't be also in the greater interest in there. And say we are spilling, and it's a dam no crab in the answer, and to say, and also also no cry more. And see, only we are in Kitaundi, we are in Yankaundi. On the move home. The many DCs in the Edma. And see almost the 6 or 7 DCs now. Omo and Cleveland have been working with the VRA and the community leaders several weeks prior to South Village Way. And see now, so what was better somewhere. Once you say, dear, VRA being so Nipa Baku crash and it's simply because a lot of the people were notified. Of course, it is, as I say, it was expected, spillage, but it may affect communities, especially on livelihood. And until immediately, really, and so, I someone providing relief support, not more alcohol, military, naval. Command for also and then all manner of relief interventions and a buying you put in place in the past week to support these affected communities. The no Cassiano pay or man paying and paying for them points were Omokonomako inspect say relief now so far a buying a provider no. How effective it has been. Then post review as from Mushemukena, no Mushemukena. Just about an hour ago, and I'm a penyabe de Chedata Mahmoud Baumia. We in interaction in a briefing on the Soko projects in the Upper West region. You know, say Soko don't see any more social cohesion projects via are buying implementing in the 48 districts in the northern part of Ghana and the Oti region. The whole essence of South Soko projects and is buying invested almost about over $100 million to provide physical infrastructure and social services for 48 districts. The northern part of Ghana and the Oti region. In the past month, some project implementation has been ongoing. Local economic development investments and a physical infrastructure. Just around 80 million of Mampenia Bidichi. a brief in the Upper West region on the implementation of the SOCO and the extent of which the SOCO project implementation is ongoing. This week, Menokase House is in the Upper West district here. A lot of the districts shall see how we deliver physical infrastructure projects. Every more year, acquiring, every more health facilities, every more school dying, and there's so many other projects. In fact, this particular phase here, I can't say here. Providing almost about 522 projects across these 48 districts. 522 physical projects across these 48 districts. Now, we are not feeding what na problem in the country now, our Upper West. And see, Obanpeni abedit, Obanpeni, and na pound for the ministers, ADVRE, and they affected communities in Uduma. No Obanpeni abedit, so over the northern part of Ghana, SOCO projects, other related activities. Excellent, Yami Adoma in Jumre, or the Nimbe Chenkai. Na, if you quada Kopumusiada, Wabana, Abetua, cabinets, to media, or Mubedi one hour. How does it happen, say, be a between Tanasina? What it say, BBC, say the Oking, Aswa Omampenia Bedici. And see, so Mampenia Bedici, if we the Juma all year what the northern part of Ghana now about the same affected communities now. Omampeni Sayana and a quaint beer also. It's a so Mampeni Kono, a so Mampenia Bedici, so in Neko. Now you can see any or mine can see a better need to match your mind neighbor mine. Obisuna Bassa, Obias and Kong, Obison and Nine, Obison and Sa. Sanya de teacher of mine, Sanya de woman. I come here, babyano. I said, can be so. You pay a quaint reference in the best. I be the Chileno. It's quite encouraging. It tells you, say, the fact that he has been the most active vice president in our fourth republic, it's not disputed. That is why a lot of times, never be brave, come here to make us Omampenia Bedici or on Beshan Uncle Dici, but Menokase, and Belman Penin and Pomfo, and Namquanso, or Moshe via Renew Median, or also the northern part of Ghana, or also Bois.